Today we're going to be reviewing the HP Reverb G2 VR headset. My name is Hajin Geltson and you're watching Softy's Pillow Entertainment. First things first, this is not a sponsored video. This is just my personal experience with this VR headset. So the first thing that I noticed that was an issue to me was that when I tried to plug the HDMI cable into the VR headset, it was a little bit stiff and I had to really push it in very hard to make sure that it's seated. And you will feel a click when it's seated incorrectly. And to really enhance your immersion with the VR headset, I highly recommend you get some cable management tools that you can easily just look up on Amazon. But these really help so that the wires don't get tangled. And the HDMI cable that comes with the G2 is plenty long. I didn't have any issues using the cable management system and being able to play games where I need to move around a bit. One of the first things that I noticed when I picked up the VR headset was that it was very light. And the weight is very important to me with a VR headset because I do have an injury from my time in the military, so I cannot wear anything heavy on my head. Another issue that I had was that when I plugged the USB into my PC, it did not recognize the headset. So I had to kind of switch around the different USB connections to find the one that would recognize it. So the strongest point is the picture clarity. The G2 is noticeably just a lot crisper and clearer than the Quest 2 that I've tried. So a lot of people were complaining about the sweet spot being too small and the edges being very blurry. But from my personal experience, the sweet spot was plenty big, and it's not perfect from edge to edge, but the clarity was very good, like towards at least 70% of the way towards the edges. And for me, that's just fine because I just use my head to look around. And when I do use my eyes to look around, as long as I'm not looking at the very edge, it's very clear. So the controllers, for me personally, I haven't had any issues with the controllers at all. They've been working fine and they've been getting the job done. I was able to play Half-Life Alyx, Beat Saber with no issues, and even table tennis. So I was able to use some of my techniques in real life in the table tennis and execute them properly in the game. But do keep in mind that my room is well lit all the time. And I have heard that some firmware updates have fixed the tracking issue. My only complaint with the controllers is not the tracking, but the vibration. It just takes me out of the immersion. And I really do wish that they would update some kind of software so that they can make the vibrating feel more immersive. One of the other issues that I've had with the G2 is the game compatibility. For example, I wanted to play Subnautica because the game is just very beautiful and I thought that it would complement the picture clarity of the G2 very well. But when I tried to play the game, the controllers wouldn't even work at all, so I couldn't even start the game. So I was really disappointed, and I really do hope that they would fix that so that the headset would be compatible with more games. So overall, I'm very happy with my G2. I've actually had it for a very long time, probably longer than most of the people watching this video, because I received mine 2 days after the first person in the world received their G2. And although there were some hiccups in the beginning with the USB connections, once I got it working, it stayed working the entire time, until now. The only issue that I've had was the right speaker in the headset stopped working, but I was able to use my AirPod Pros via Bluetooth through the PC, and that solved my problem. So I guess that's my only gripe. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope that this review has been helpful in some way for some of you. And if you have any suggestions or questions or concerns, please leave them in the comment section. And please do like and subscribe this so that I can bring you more content. Thank you.